everybody had a fantastic Halloween, and we're at least a little bit naughty. I had my Halloween was fantastic. I did go trick or treating. I took my niece and nephew. They're 8 and 10. I did get dressed up. Myself and a group of girls from work were dressed up as the Babysitters Club slumber party. So we went to work in our PJs, and then I continued on trick or treating. I did collect candy. I collected candy. I ended up counting over 100 pieces. It's sitting there. It's probably gonna sit there for a while. It's just the idea of, I guess, trick or treating and getting free candy. But I'll be good. To be honest with you, I've only had between Friday and now maybe like 4 pieces. So I've been pretty good. But I wanted to make a quick, announcement challenge. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this scarf. So, I crochet. I don't do it a whole lot. I do it whenever I am in the mood to do it. My mom taught me when I was little. It's so funny because the reason why I wanted her to teach me to crochet is because I wanted to crochet blankets for the homeless. And I was probably like 10, 11, like I was young. So I remember crocheting, and I made a ton of granny squares. I remember I made a buttload of granny squares, but I never really completed my blanket. I remember my hand, like here, would like just cramp up after a while, and my fingers would go numb. But I learned how to crochet. I actually made this one here. It's just a single stitch. I made it years ago, actually, probably about 10 years ago. I'm surprised it's still around. It's really long too. But the reason why I'm wearing it, I'm actually crocheting a black infinity scarf for myself. I have a gray one. I really love this gray one that I have, but I wanted a black one. And so one thing led to another, and I'm always thinking, like, my mind is, if you think I talk too much, imagine how much talking I talk to myself and what goes on in my brain. Just imagine that. This year I have been, I guess, extending myself or my services, or, to help others in need. I've donated like a ton of bags of food. I've assisted in transporting food from one place to someone in need. Like, my whole goal this year was to try to help out as much as I can. So I'm sitting and crocheting. It was like Saturday, probably. And I'm thinking, I know a whole lot of people are going to like want one of these, infinity scarves, because they are like freaking awesome. I love them. And thinking how long it takes to make one. And I'm like, well, maybe I should start, making them now for, the beginning, next winter. So I'll have like, a whole bunch. And then I was like, well, maybe I could crochet one a week. So by this time next year, I'll have 52. So when people start asking me, where can I get one? Like, hey, I sell them, yada, yada, yada. One thing led to another. I was like, damn, maybe I could crochet a scarf a week. And this time next year, I'll have 52. And I could drop them off at a shelter. And then I'm thinking, well, why can't I start it now? So I challenged myself to crochet one scarf a week for the month of November, and donate the 4 scarves to a shelter or a place, that's collecting warm clothes. Granted, it's Florida, but it does get cold for us. Especially we're not used to this cold. So it does get cold. Not now. It's kind of like we're kind of going through a cold front now, and it'll warm up tomorrow. But it does get cold here for us. So that was my challenge for myself, was to crochet one scarf a week. So at the end of the month, I ended up with 4 scarves. It's possible. It's totally doable, and I'm giving myself plenty of time to just really do nothing, just because depending on the type of technique and stitch and yarn and hook, it really can, you can really bang a scarf out. So that's the goal. That's my challenge. So I challenge you. No, not really. This is what I'm doing. I'm not challenging anyone. I am asking if you feel inspired by... I wasn't a big fan of the ASL challenge, so that's why I'm not challenging anyone. So if you feel inspired by helping others out, let me know. I want to try to create like a group or an event on Facebook to see how this goes, and maybe, you know, beginning of the year we could do once a week and have, you know, 52 at the end of the year. It doesn't have to be crochet and anything. Crochet, knit, sew, no sew. I saw some videos yesterday where you pretty much use your arms to do the crochet. So if you feel inspired, let me know. And that's it. I'm off to go make dinner. Bye.